Imagine if you're getting married, someone at your work finds out about it, you hardly know this woman, she's just someone in the office, so obviously you didn't invite her to the wedding, why would you? She gets her nose out of joint and reports you to HR and says you're creating a hostile work environment. Well, that's the exact situation that OP's dealing with in this story, which is posted in Entitled People. Co-worker told HR I was being exclusive for not inviting her to my wedding. This was honestly one of the weirdest work things I've dealt with. There's a woman in my office that I'm friendly with, but not too close to. We've had small talk, here and there, nothing deep, no lunches together, no real outside of work connection. And she found out I was getting married and asked when the wedding was. Then she straight up asked me if she was invited. Oh, awkward. Hey, I heard you're getting married. When's your wedding? Oh, it's in, 4 weeks. Am I invited? No. I kind of laughed and said, oh no, it's really small, just close friends and family. And I didn't think anything of it. She got quiet and a little cold after that. But I figured, okay, maybe an awkward moment, whatever. Fast forward a few days later, and I get a meeting invite from HR. Turns out she filed a complaint saying I was being exclusive and creating a hostile environment by leaving people out because I didn't invite her to my wedding that I'm paying for. That isn't even work related. Well, yeah, weddings generally aren't work related. So I had to sit in this HR meeting and explain that I'm not required to invite co-workers I barely know to my literal wedding, that it's a personal event, that it has nothing to do with work or who's in the office. OP, I can't even believe that HR would even take this on board. What kind of company do you work for? Where they allow somebody to come to them and say, oh, Sally on the 4th floor in accounting? Well, I heard she's getting married and she didn't invite me to her wedding. Oh, okay, well, we better organise a meeting then with that Sally. Tell her to pull her head in. Come on, seriously? HR took this on board and followed through with it? HR honestly looked just as confused as I was. They basically said, yeah, okay, thanks, and closed the case. Oh, okay, I get it now. But now she acts super passive-aggressive toward me, like side eyes, little digs when I walk by. What sort of little dig? Bitch. Still bringing it up in these wild sarcastic comments like, some people are so exclusive these days. I can't believe that she actually thought HR could, make me invite her? Some people really do think that they are the main character. Substantial Sir 9947 says, yeah, I would report her to HR for creating an uncomfortable environment now. Well, yeah, that's true. Now you're working in this environment where she's giving you snide remarks every time you walk past her. That's uncomfortable. Klutzy Contest 1640 says, this is one of the strangest things I've read. Your co-worker is odd. Who thinks like that? What's next? Does she expect you to have her along on the honeymoon? Yeah, imagine when you come back from your honeymoon, back to work, Monday morning. Sally, we need you in the office at HR. It's come to our attention that you didn't invite Jane along to your honeymoon with you and your husband. She's had to take stress leave because of it. Sally, we work on a 3 strikes you're out policy. This is strike number 2. You don't start being more inclusive with your fellow workers, we're going to have to give you your marching orders. This is not the sort of workplace we're trying to create here. We want everyone to feel included. If you and your husband are thinking of going out on a date night next week, you be sure to grab Jane and take her along with you. Holdfast02 says, who even wants to go to some random co-worker's wedding? Yeah, or anybody's wedding that you're not invited to. If they wanted you at the wedding, they would have asked you to come. If they don't want you there, why would you want to go? Co-worker or not? But literally, you know where you stand with your co-workers. If you're on good talking terms, you go and have lunch with them, you hang out after work, you're good friends, well fine, you probably will be on the invite list. If you're just some random in the office that says hi every time you pass by, or a quick chat at the water cooler, hey, how was your weekend? Yeah, good thanks. Yours? Yeah, great. That's next level entitlement. A, why would you even want to go to a wedding with somebody you don't know? And B, if you're not invited, hello, read the room. They don't want you there. To then take it to HR, like it's some kind of workplace issue? That's beyond entitlement. That's just stupidity. Fearless Ad 5702, exactly. A co-worker of mine got married a few months back. When I found out, I congratulated him. But it never crossed my mind to ask for an invite. We're on friendly terms, but I never see him outside of work. Restless Dreamer 79 said, "This is the type of guest that comes without a gift, eats a lot of food, makes others uncomfortable, takes home a crap load of leftovers, and the centerpiece." And someone else commented, "Yeah, and wears a white dress." Necessary Bag 494 chimed in and said, "Yeah, and then complains that it wasn't that nice of a ceremony." Yeah, this is the kind of person that's going to turn up to the office on Monday after the wedding and complain about the wedding. "Oh, I didn't think there was enough finger food. Thought the speeches went on a little bit long. I can't believe OP chose that wedding dress. Really didn't do her any favours, did it?" Look, at the end of the day, you weren't invited to the wedding. Suck it up. Read the room.